My name's Josh Varna. I am the New South Wales brand ambassador for Spirits Platform, and today I'll be making a Chartreuse Swizzle. Chartreuse Swizzle contains green chartreuse, it contains fresh pressed pineapple juice, lime juice, and falernum. Is there such a thing as the quick version about chartreuse? It's an ancient style of liqueur, first created in 1605 by some monks. 150 plus botanical ingredients, a herbaceous liqueur full of mystery, full of wonder. If you ask me what's in it, I don't know. If you ask the person next to you, they don't know. Only 2 people on the planet know what goes into chartreuse. Monk A and Monk B. Falernum is kind of like a spice sugar meets rum. It's using spices, it's using lime skins. Traditional falernum uses sugar and rum a little bit into it as well. So you're making a spiced, sugary rum style of syrup. They range in strength, in sweetness, in spices, but a traditional one will use things like nutmegs and cloves and allspice. So traditional swizzle started about in the 17th century, and usually they consist of a spirit or a strong liqueur in this case, a bitter, like some bitters if you want to, citrus, and then a sweetening aspect more than anything else. And they're always built into a Collins glass with crushed ice, so you get to make a wonderful mess of your bar top. Traditionally swizzled with a swizzle stick, but in the modern day we just churn with a bar spoon. Yeah, so the difference between a traditional swizzle meets the Chartreuse Swizzle is that for starters we're using strong liqueur, so a wonderful herbaceous liqueur with a high ABV that's going to really cut through any type of citrus. So we then need to pair it with a fruit juice as well. So we're finding that sweet balance of sweet, sour, and then the herbaceous notes all coming together. It's just like building with Lego. You got to get the right blocks to make the right shape to make the TIE Fighter. I think the crucial ingredient is going to be the falernum and chartreuse working together. There's 150 plus ingredients in chartreuse, definitely some of the same spices moving into the falernum, and you want to elongate some of those flavors but not reduce others. So when you're choosing your falernum or making your falernum, it's finding that right balance of sweet and spice to then work well with the sweet and spice part of chartreuse. Pineapple and lime just fit in between to make a nice long drink. And it's really just finding that harmony between the two more than anything else. Crushed ice is just one of those things that has kind of fallen out of favor, I guess, with bars. I mean, we all love mojito madness, make a nice, wonderful mojito, and then they start crushing it at the bar and making a wonderful mess of our bar top. But for this, it's all about elongating those flavors. We talk about it with whiskey a lot. Adding ice obviously opens up new flavors, new complexity. With the crushed ice in this, you're slowly releasing different types of botanicals of the chartreuse, opening up the sweetness of the pineapple and the falernum together. If you were to just have it on block ice, it would stay kind of one-dimensional for a longer period of time. You would have to wait till it starts to really dilute before you open it up. Alcohol and crushed ice kind of start working against each other straight away. So here you get to have a wonderful different flavor at every sip more than anything else. So with chartreuse, it starts with the strong flavors and starts negating those and starts really finding more floral elements as it starts going down. As it starts diluting, yeah. So there are lots of top notes that come really strongly through with chartreuse right off the bat. It's what people love and what people don't love about it at the same time. But with the crushed ice, it kind of pushes those away for a little bit and it starts bringing forward a lot more floral elements, more sweeter elements start coming through. It just happens over time. Look, personally, I don't think there is a wrong time or a right time to be drinking drinks. If you've had last words and you're kind of sick of the chartreuse and citrus overbearing, it's nice to have a nice longer style drink to enjoy the green stuff. Obviously, it's a good swap out for anything tiki. If you are going to rum bars and not a big fan of rum, it's a wonderful afternoon drink. It's one of those sunset drinks. It's practically tropical, any type of moment like that. It's a banger.